got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park, 7-2. In the standings, the
From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies.
And now,
Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this.
Philadelphia Phillies.
Kyle Gibson gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
And now, Jonathan Villar.
Leading off,
we are set for baseball here this evening.
Shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today. Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Grounded to the right. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
That is second. The center fielder, number 9. Brandon Nimmo.
Now at the plate, Brandon Nimmo. First pitch coming. Here it is. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. That evens it up 1-1. Two and 1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. J.D. Davis is on deck. The 3-1.
Count is ball, 3-2.
Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down. J.D. Davis the next to bat.
J.D. Davis.
Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. start on the ground towards short. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. It's the Mets 0, Phillies coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Taijuan Walker is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy had a real solid season last year. ERA under 3 on the year, which is pretty good in this day and age of high scoring and a lot of home runs. Let's see if he can duplicate that year and make this one just as good. It'll be interesting to see how he pitches in this one today.
First offering. Travis Jankowski is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, it's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series, coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good, swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
The second baseman, Segura.
So bases are empty with one gone, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. First delivery to him. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Segura is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
The 2-1 home. Hit on the ground to short. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Right fielder is on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
One and 0. Here it is. And he misses again. 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Davis brings it in. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network. Here's Javier Baez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The second baseman, Javier Baez.
Gibson steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
The 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So here's Pete Alonso. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Sent on the ground out to second. Segura fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Conforto behind a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate here is Brad Miller. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday.
Brad Miller.
First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. Conforto is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first out.
Batting 6th, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Digging in will be JT Realmuto. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. First pitch on the way.
Ball, that's out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. And it's 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Adam Hazley.
A man at second with one down, and Adam Hazley digs in now. Now here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Real Muto, the runner at second with one away. And it's quickly 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
One ball, 2 strikes, Captain.
Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis.
Freddie Galvis.
Here's the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
A ball and a strike now. The set and the 1-1. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He's set. The 2-2. On the ground to second for Baez. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for Philadelphia. We'll move to the third with no score. Now to the plate, Tomas Nido. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Grounded down the third baseline. Miller is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8.
Now one down with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
One out, nobody on. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. skied into very shallow right. Harper has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next, here is Taijuan Walker. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And now the first pitch.
Ball, inside.
Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
2 balls and a strike now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Hoskins has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher,
Phillies.
Kyle Gibson.
The pitcher, Kyle.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
And that's in there, 2-1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So one gone here in the Philadelphia third, and that'll bring up Travis Jankowski next. First offering. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. And that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap.
The right
Both
fielder,
outfielders give it a
3.
chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate as he'll take a look at ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the 1-0.
Hey, he's going to have to forget about that triple right there and bear down on this next batter. Have confidence in his catcher if he wants to bounce something and be on the attack.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The set and the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 1 ball, no strikes to count. One 0 count. Here it is. Pitch inside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian, and ready to start out the inning, Jonathan Villar.
Jonathan Villar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1, no play.
1-0 pitch on the way. A ball and a strike.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Again, a 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Galvis is there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Next, it'll be Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. And a ball, 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Good sharp slider there, and he couldn't catch up to it. 2-1 now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. The 2-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. There's Segura, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. And now here is J.D. Davis. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First delivery to him. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They still trail 1-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next will be the imposing power bat, Rhys Hoskins.
Rhys Hoskins.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Here's another 1-2.
Four foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the
13.
count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect.
Miller.
And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Brad Miller. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here it comes. Hot shot to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now back.
Next up, JT Realmuto. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Now batting.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Here now is Adam Hazley. Pitches high, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Phillies lead this one 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Gibson gets the sign. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Hit in the air to right field. Harper has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. So one out and nobody aboard. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hit to third. And that's the second out. Next to hit is Michael Conforto. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 1-0.
Yeah. 1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Here comes the 1-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The next 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
2 out, nobody on. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Stepping up is Adam Hazley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For the Phillies, the center fielder, Adam Hazley.
First pitch on the way.
Nope.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a line drive, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Next to dig in, Freddie Galvis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now here's the first offering. And there's a base hit on the line.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them
The
hit
pitcher,
on the
number
absolute
44.
screws. One's right at one guy,
Kyle
and then one's a single. Go figure.
Gibson.
Into the box now, Kyle Gibson. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, good job there to pull that bunt back. Now that he's ahead in the count, we'll see if he gets that bunt sign again.
The 2-1 home. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
The left fielder, number
So the
9.
Phillies batting order turns
Travis.
over and set to go. Travis Jankowski. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Galvis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Heading out toward shallow right. Conforto is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Phillies strand 1, but they lead it 1-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to hit is the catcher, Tomas Nido.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Heading after it is Jankowski, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets him going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
A runner at first with no outs here. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. Gibson comes set. Here it is. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
In now, Taijuan Walker, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0.
2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now.
It's amazing, I tell you. This guy's been absolutely cruising. The pitcher comes to the plate, you're thinking it's an easy out. You lose focus, let your guard down for a second, and now he's got a 3-ball count.
Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike. Fouled away. Three-two pitch is swung on and missed. Strike three. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
At the plate now, Jonathan Villar, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Segura has it, so they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 1 and the Mets nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in Gene Segura.
For the Phillies, the second baseman, Gene
Segura. Now here's the
Segura.
first offering as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. One 0 count. Here it is. Slow roller left side. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. So one
The
gone
right
in the
fielder,
inning now,
number
and that'll
3.
bring in the right fielder, Bryce Harper. Now the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Hard around first is Harper racing for second. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he is in there.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout
first
wishing that
baseman,
triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
So now to the plate, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. from the belt. Kicks and deals. High in the air out towards shallow right. Conforto has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 2-1 home. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Conforto will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 2 and the Mets nothing. So here's Brendan Nimmo. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Gibson gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hard on the ground towards short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So now here is J.D. Davis. He flew out in his last AB. Now here's the first offering.
1-0.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Line drive snagged on a short hop, and quickly there are 2 away. And that brings up Javi Baez. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. It's the Phillies 2 and the Mets nothing. David Peterson gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 46, David
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, JT Realmuto.
For the Phillies, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Hazley.
Into the box, Adam Hazley, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Realmuto on at first, nobody out. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back easily. To the plate now, Freddie Galvis, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now a throw over to first, runner back safely. Now the 0-1. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Down quickly go the Phillies as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready now is Michael Conforto. No hits to this point.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Gibson's ready. Here it is on 1-0. Swings through it for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He didn't get him to offer at that pitch right there, but that big 12-6 curveball is definitely part of the reason he's having such good success in this one.
Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Oh, you nailed that, D-Roll. Now you can go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
As a look, now the pitch. Tomas Nido is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though. His first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
Nobody out, runner on first. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 6.
Here's Jeff McNeil. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Nope. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-1 to the Mets left fielder. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And Joe Girardi is going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Jose Alvarado will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Ronald Torreyes is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Luis Guillorme will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Luis Guillorme.
He's set and the pitch.
Ball 1.
A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Full count still. The 3-2 one more time. Left side, but well foul. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. A payoff pitch one more time. Little dribbler up the third baseline. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. High in the air out to center field. Hazley gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Mets leave one. They trail it here 2-0. Seth Lugo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 67, Seth Lugo.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Ronald Torreyes. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now pitch on the way. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Nimmo in pursuit. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder, Travis Jankowski.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Gene.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 1.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit to first. Over to VR. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We played 8 full. Phillies on top, 2-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jonathan VR in his career versus this pitcher. He's a .375 hitter. From the stretch, here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center, and that's in there. Base hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
And Here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. 3-1. J.D. Davis, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. VR aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's a ball lined into right field, and Harper won't have a play. It's a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
At the plate, J.D. Davis, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
Here's the 0-2.
And in game 1 of this series, it sure doesn't hurt that you make the closer come in, and he threw a ton of pitches. It's possible he might not be available going forward.
Curveball just about brung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. Ian Kennedy answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Javier Baez will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. Has a look, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in next, Pete Alonso. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around it.
High and deep down the left field line. A ball that's carrying. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Philadelphia led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Kyle Gibson gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he allows only 2 hits through 7+ innings of work. Taijuan Walker pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 2 runs.